I can be heard. uh, Things are a little different for me right now because my I'm on a different device. I've been having some strife, since the last time I spoke to you all. Trying to like position myself in this camera. Okay, I think we got it. I don't know, but I'm here. Let me know if you can hear me. If you're out there. Whoop, whoop. You know, one of the platforms I'm not on. I gotta figure out which one that is. Um, but here I am, back in effect, like yesterday. Oh dear, yesterday. Let me tell you, everything I spoke about the power of words and energy and all that stuff is so real. Like, oh, where do I start? I have been battling some financial stuff that's been going on, and then like, because I like to keep it 100 because I know that we all go through stuff, and so for me to talk about these things, I like to let people know that I too am human, and I go through stuff too, and it's crazy, right? Because like I've dropped my computer a few times. So I set it up. I'm like, not long after the broadcast, I take it in my room, I place it up, and then it just topples over a little bit. I grab it, pick it back up, and then I try to go back on there, and then it's like black screen. And like, no, actually, nothing's popping up. Long story short, I leave it alone until this morning. I mess with it a little bit more, and then I just cry. I just began to cry because I felt like here we go again, like one thing and then another. And this morning when I got up, I went for a walk, and I had to remind myself of all the things to be grateful for and everything that I have, and what can I do to change the situation? What can I do to make it better versus than just saying, just cry. I couldn't help it because I feel like the weight of the world is on my shoulders. And through it all, I'm still trying so hard to take that energy and keep it from making me want to like just give up, which I don't really think that's in my DNA, but it sure gets hard sometimes. To be honest with you, I do think that like the more when you try to move forward and be positive, things will just try to like bring you back down. And I just feel like the more that happens, the more I just want to fight. The more I just want to show people and tell people like this, you can get through it. Like we can get through anything. By me being able to come on here and talk about this, this is it's a blessing, because I know that there's somebody out there that understands. I called this morning talk because I was supposed to have started this earlier, but other things took place, right? So I had to like use a different device, which is not mine. It's nice and all, but it belongs to my little guy. And then I was like, oh, okay, great, I can use this. Well, he has no camera. Well, he has no audio. I'm like, when did we just discuss this computer before we got it? Like, is this how PCs work? Like, what the frick is going on here? But the blessing of a camera that a great friend gave to me when I was in New York, I was able to, tear my house apart just to find that it was in the suitcase I had when I went to New York. Um, have to wear my headphones, you know what I mean, for the audio part. But this is just showing me stuff that this device needs, which I didn't know it needed. And what's more important is that I'm still on and I'm up and going. Just and it just makes me more grateful for what I do have and what I can control. Like I really hope you guys can hear me right now. That would just be devastating if you couldn't. even though the thing is moving up and down, you know. Um, I don't know how many people this will get to, but let's have a morning talk. If you have anything you want to put into the comments, feel more than free. Matter of fact, let me say something just to make sure. Let me say something. Hi. I want to make sure everything's working well. Um, I know a lot of people got families and friends that are out here going through a lot of different things with family and what did I do? With family and all that stuff. And I just want to say, don't give up. There's always somebody praying, somebody with a positive word. No, that's definitely my energy. Um, you know, uh, I would love to right now take a look into some stuff because that's what I want to do with each one of my shows. Is I want to go into let's go into the life and the mind, or not even the mind of Brandy, or what I be seeing, or like what triggers thoughts within me, right? So let's see. Because sometimes there's some things that we all do we don't know, or we don't hear, or we don't know what's being said or what's going on. And then I find that with a lot of people that I know, they'll be like, "That's not true. I don't believe it," and stuff like that. And it's like, dude, chill out. You might want to check into it before you open your mouth, but be grateful that somebody's willing to share it with you. Hey, how you doing? I've had a morning. Just trying to share it with you. But let's see. Let me open that up. While that's opening up, 'cause I want to like go right into off of my screen over here, my extra screen, and then show you guys some things that are alarming to me. So give me a second. And then like this lighting, it's like all different and stuff. I don't know. I just don't feel myself on here, but it's okay. I'm gonna do. And then I think I missed a very important Zoom that I've been so excited about, so I had to email them to see what was going on. The thing with that is, I give it to God, and I just say whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? Some things were out of my control. Some things are in my control. All I can do is put my best foot forward. You know. Thank you, Extra, for the high five award. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see what we got here. How cute. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Try to turn it up a little bit so I can hear it. I haven't even made like it's like what afternoon. I haven't even made breakfast. I haven't. I haven't. Am I not supposed to hear this? Check out this cool meteorizer. It's pretty heavy. No, no, no! Don't let that be your. Oh my God! Oh dear. Okay, so we'll go here. We'll go here. Check this one out. I don't know if you guys can hear. Louisiana. What the fuck is this? This bitch kicks a little baby with Down syndrome in the face, knocking his teeth out, and the bitch still has a job. Okay, so I guess in Lafayette, Louisiana, I think this was a teacher that kicked a little baby's teeth in. Lafayette, Louisiana. True story. You might want to look that up. I don't know where people's fury kicks in at, and if it hasn't right here, then you have a problem. You might be, you know what? I'm not gonna say you might be the problem. You might be a little desensitized, but just let's go ahead and try this on for size. So, what if it was your child and your child got into their teeth? Your little baby. Don't matter how old they are, actually, but just go ahead and say you got a little baby. Let's go ahead and finish it off. Look at this baby's face, and she still has a fucking job. Go ahead, pause and read. That's blatant. I don't give a fuck. Look, that's blatant. I don't give a fuck about black children. But to kick it. Okay, so let's clear some of the narrative. I think since here she got suspended or something. But working with children, this is a little defenseless. Um, he's a little black child. This is a black child. You know what I mean? We're gonna put that out there because that's the narrative. That's not the narrative. That's the truth. He's like what a little baby. He's like what 4 or 5 years old. And this grown lady, yes, she was a Caucasian lady. I'm looking at her face. She doesn't look too bothered. But I don't care if she was red, black, blue, orange, green at this point. She kicked a little baby's teeth in. So you got to ask yourself at some point what the freak is going on here in this world, and when are we going to stop fighting over everything in the book you can think of and start looking out for our children? Because your child is my child. It's kind of like that's how it works because if you love your child, then you damn sure I don't see a parent or a mother being able to love her child, but then look at another baby and look at it like it's less than, like, oh, who cares? But that's how some people operate here. But let's go ahead and those same type of people, let's go ahead and try on those other shoes and see if you still have that same energy. I doubt it. I really doubt it. So it's kind of like we need to knock off the BS, and we everything that's going on right now with this V on non V. I'm sick of it. Okay, we all are in this together when it comes to this pandemic. And the more we allow this to separate us and put us into these categories, the more it's kind of like you ask for what you receive. You know what I mean? If you buy into that and you keep weaponizing that non and that vax, then you buy into it. You got to stop dehumanizing people with those two words. Throw them out of your fucking vocabulary. Because at the end of the day, when you look at the big picture, we're still all vulnerable and we're still all capable of receiving and doing all that stuff. But I think that this is a test. I think this goes way past no matter how it got here, who's responsible, who's the guilty party, who's the evil, yada yada yada. We can go on with the narrative, but is it helping? Not one bit. Not one bit. So then you think all these thousands of years that most of us weren't even here, and this is where we are right now. What can we do to change it? What haven't we done to change it? We damn sure haven't used the L word, love, at all whatsoever. We may think so, but it's some bullshit because you can't have both. You can't have the L word and then have hate in your heart because somebody is not vaccinated. Yeah, I said it. Or hate in your heart because somebody's black. Hate in your heart because somebody's gay. Hate in your heart because somebody's transgender. Hate in your heart because there's somebody's something that has nothing to do with you. God said to love. You know what I mean? He didn't say to judge. Um, smart, smart God. You know what I mean? Because if he left it up to human beings to be the say all do all, look at us now. Screw it up left and right. You know what I mean? All this opportunity we have, and we sit here and we screw it up on a regular basis because we don't know how to do anything else but be ignorant. We don't know how to do anything else but let somebody else write our narrative and our script. We don't know how to think beyond maybe what's in front of us isn't what's right in front of us, really in front of us. But when you hear a story like this, I just want to ask people, what does it make you think? Are you like, oh, that's what that little baby gets? What are we doing here? This is a test. And this is my opinion when it comes down to this. That here we are, right now. And have we thought for 1 second, have we been here before? You know, this is bigger than us. We wake up every day thinking that we're basic. Don't let nobody call you no basic mother freaker. You know what I'm saying? You be offended because we're everything but basic. We take these words that have power and energy. Spelling. Have you ever thought about spelling? Spell. Do you know that words you can create spells? I mean, come on now. Education goes beyond indoctrination, okay? We have to like pick up, we have to want to figure out why is things where they are. We can't allow people to keep thinking for us. You know what I have learned in 2021? Some people are okay with not having a brain. And if you know I'm talking to you, and if I've spoken to you in the last month or few weeks, then yes, I'm talking to you. And it's pitiful. And I'm not going to sit here and coddle you and say, I'm so sorry for talking to you like this. No, wake the hell up. How do you put your trust in somebody that don't know you, that you don't know? How can you not see the disconnect? How can we put all of our faith and trust into the same entity or the same people that don't give a shit about us? When are we gonna start caring about ourselves? When are we gonna start caring about each other? When are we gonna start caring about little children like this or children all over the world? You know, I think a big thing is putting our feet and putting our foot into other people's shoes. I feel like if you wouldn't want it happening to you, then there goes your sign. Start giving a crap about all of us. All these things that separate us has nothing to really do with us. We just mentally don't realize how brainwashed we have become. I even pray for the powers that be. I pray for wherever this energy is coming from that disrupts the universe and people. I don't want to keep living, in this chaos and I sit back and it's like I watch like history repeat itself. There's got to be some truth to it. Like we've been here before at some point, because how do we know anything? How do we even know something needs to be fixed? I feel like we've been to a place in this world. I feel like there's dimensions. I just, these, my heart and soul are telling me these things. There's always truth. There's always lies and truth, and there's truth in the lie. You know what I mean? And this is bigger than us. And then we as human beings, set aside white, black, and all this stuff that we've been taught and told. You know what I mean? And put in books to mess with our minds and really think about it. Like, what are we missing here? But I'm thinking we all can agree on the L word, love. Why is it so hard for us to have empathy and love somebody we don't even know? How easy is it for you not to care for somebody because they are black, or because they are white, or because they are gay, or because they are, look at the new one, non-vaccinated? How simple minded can people be just to keep carrying on this torch of bullshit? Me sitting here going through what I was going through today, just to struggle, just to get on here, just to struggle, just to want a better world, just to want a better life for me and my son. I don't just want a better life for my son and me. I want a better life for everybody. I want a better, I'm not in this world by myself. No matter what we say to each other, and we say we don't have nothing to do with one another and we don't affect one another, that is a lie. And the reason why is because if it's a lie, then why do we spend so much time arguing with one another and going back and forth? We are here together. No matter what anyone says or how you try to cut it, we are in this shit together. You can sit at home all day long and say that we're not, but I'm telling you, it's a lie. We are here. We are in this together. Look around the world. Look how all these nurses and doctors, everything's just falling apart. You telling me at this one time, everything in the world can be so bad? Everything? And no one has anything to say? Do you notice the leaders aren't baffled by this shit? They're just like, well, just get it. You know what I mean? That's it. Do you not see what's going on, sir? What's going on around here? Can we get like, to the nation, to like, oh, to the people? Can we get some empathy? Can we get some care and concern? No. But you know where that comes from? That comes from us as people. And either you're with it or you're not. There's only two sides you can cut it. You're either on one side or the other. There's not divided pieces. You're either with it or you're not with it. But what kind of life do you want? Because if you want a good life and then you're on a side where you're trying to destroy and destruct others, you're never going to have a good life. You're just never going to have it. Good doesn't come from evil. Sorry to break it to you. But if thousands and thousands, however long we've been going on with this shit, hasn't told you this by now, damn it, somebody needs to tell you because the history books aren't telling you, school's not telling you, commercials, doctors, scientists, they're not fucking telling you that none of that shit's gonna help. Let's say they fix all this up, then what? What do we have? What will come next if we don't change our mindset? And that's what I have for that. What's up, Tony? You want to come up and say something? Just let sister know. Anybody. My platform, all platform. I'm just like the who's that? Bernie Mac. I'm just telling it like the Ti is. So at any time, let me know. Just put it in the comments because I'm not used to using this computer here. I feel like it makes me look different. I'm just going to take a little break from that preaching. I appreciate everybody and anybody, all 11 of you that are listening right now. Know that my heart is with you. Tony, I don't know if you heard this. I don't know if you extra anybody that's there. Oh, and he had Down syndrome. Let me know if you can hear this. Lafayette, Louisiana. What the fuck is this? This bitch kicks a little baby with Down syndrome in the face, knocking his teeth out, and the bitch still has a job. Look at this baby's face, and she still has a fucking job. Go ahead, pause and read. That's blatant. I don't give a fuck. Look, that's blatant. I don't give a fuck about black people or black children. But to kick a defenseless child, not only that's already a defenseless child, but also. Okay. I don't know if you can hear that. So I started this this one here today with some of my troubles because I was on here yesterday. But there was a little child with Down syndrome in Lafayette, Louisiana, that a teacher, I guess, she kicked him in his face, knocked his teeth out for whatever reason. I think since this, she has been suspended or something like that, but not automatically. But the big picture is a grown, and he's a little black child, Down syndrome. Looks like I think like 4 or 5, and this older lady kicked his teeth out. You heard it? Yeah, isn't that crazy? So I was like, where do we stand as people? We have to get past. Yes, he was a black child. Yes, that was a white woman. The narrative is, the disturbing part to me is that it's all bad, but he was a little baby. You know what I mean? You can look at a little child and just kick his teeth out. You need to have your teeth. I mean, don't even get me started. But this should have everyone disturbed. It don't matter. You don't have to be black to be upset. You don't have to be white to be upset. You just got to be a human being to be upset and to be bothered by that. You know? Yep, need to whiz it. But God's gonna take care of that. But it comes down to the point: where are we at as human beings? What are we fighting over? Are we fighting over anything the media can throw out? You know what I mean? To separate us as people, when we should be disturbed like this. This shouldn't call for a color code. This shouldn't just say, "Oh, black people come together." Oh, no. This should say human beings come together. Parents come together. Children are suffering at the hand at the wayside. They've always had. This world has done children. We've all been a child. I don't know. We can sit here and say, "Oh, we got to pick our battles. Oh, we can't help them all." We will say that all up until the point when it becomes our own child, and that's the part where people need to realize they don't got to always touch home before you do something or help somebody else. It don't always gotta be physical. Like I repeat to people over and over, I'm a nerd. Okay. We are as human beings, we are 60% energy. 60%, no, we're 60% electricity. You ever go on a slide like when I was working at my last school, the school before the last. Like the kids would as weird as it is, and I know we've all played this game when you get on the slide or you rub your foot against the ground and then you go and touch somebody and you shock them. You guys ever done that? I know y'all have done that. We're weird human beings. We get off on that shit. You're like, ow, ow, ow. You shock people. So that right there doesn't happen just because it's like, wow, isn't that odd? No, the friction, because we're electricity. We are energy. We are in a shell. So when you hear people say we are consciousness and experiencing life in the flesh or however you want to call it, if you want to go a little deeper, which will probably save that for another one, the whole thing with God and Jesus and how, it's here in the flesh. Yada, yada. But if you really, I don't know if people put the connections together and then how it connects with us as human beings, how we are here experiencing life. This is flesh, but we are energy. Now, from what I know, what I've learned about electricity or energy, as I've switched it up a little bit, we might take a little breather from this heifer over here kicking kids and teeth. But don't even worry about her. Don't worry about her. We need to figure out what we do together as people and how we protect our kids and give support to that family too. But God will take care of her. That's a fact. Oh yeah, those are facts. Trust me. All up in my gut and soul tells me she is gonna be taken care of. If it's not here on this universe and this time, trust me, it will be even worse when it does happen. So the nerd in me, you know, I study a lot of stuff, and energy cannot be created or destroyed. So, they say like when the body is destroyed, where does your energy go? You know what I mean? It's still here, it's around. The energy cannot be created nor destroyed. So let that sit with you. I don't know if anybody got any comments. I did want to drop that off right there for anybody that wanted to look that up. Lafayette, Louisiana, little boy, baby boy, Down syndrome, kicked in the face, teeth knocked out by a grown ass woman. Uh, take it from there. Take it from there. You guys want to do one more? Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we got. What we got.
Congratulations, internet trolls. You've lost all of your credibility. Not that you really had it before, but look at this, guys. Now, this is from 2019, but that's exactly what it looks like. The previous article only goes over the company that's based in China. This says that it's everywhere. It's not just in China.
Okay, so what this story is saying, no pun out to you, China. What is clearing up is it's saying that it's not just in China, but I already knew about this, that trolls were being hired to go on social media. So sometimes you ever been on social media and you get some effed up person like commenting, you be like, what the f- is your problem? Or you always get some nasty person, which we named them trolls. I did last year. I did two different podcasts on them. I did one that explained what a troll was because they had a whole diagnosis for one, which I thought was very interesting, and it was a good time to share that with the trolls that you have a diagnosis. Okay. And then the other one was just about how it affects our youth and how it affects people and cyberbullying and all that stuff. But there are people that get paid, and I'm not even gonna put one of the sites out there that I know for a fact people were getting paid to go on that damn social media site and create a whole race war, a whole just where does the problem reside? Is it the people that seek out these people? Like, let's hire people to come on platforms and terrorize people. let's see, let me look at it from this perspective. Oh, wow. I bet your parents are really proud that this is what you chose in life to do. I'm going to go out and look for people, terrorize people's life. I bet you they paid a lot of money for that bang up college they sent you to. And then, is it the problem where there's somebody at home like, sure, if you use a job, I ain't got no morals or no ethics, so I'll do just about anything. Oh, what? To troll and terrorize people? Possibly make them want to kill themselves? Oh, yeah, totally. Sign me up. I would say both sides are equally trash. But what do you guys think? I'm just going to leave that one there for you. Make you think from now on when you're online. And if it's you, if they use loser loosely ever in this world, we just tighten it up right now. So, anything else? Oh, look, it's the lawnmower guy. That might tell us it's time to go. All right, before we do, I would like to just say to all 12 of you wonderful people that are in here checking out Brandy J right now, much love. Even if you didn't comment, it's all good because my love, just for you coming and checking me out. My heart's with you. Oh, look, it looks like he wants to come inside my apartment and mow. Silly guy. Check this out. Like I said the other day, I'm gonna drop you off with Real Wise Productions. Please, Tony, anybody, please check out the app. Tony, if you know anybody that is looking for a platform, you love comedians. Tony, if you got a voice, extra, anybody. It's not about the color of your skin. It's not about your lifestyle. It's about your heart and you wanting to have a. If you just want to listen to good music and content, then check us out. Real Wise Radio, www.realwiseradio.com, or you can go on to Google Play Store, or you can go to the Apple App Store, and you can download the app, or you can just go into the browser. If you are looking for a place to land your voice and you have talent and you just want, what I mean, to experience the radio world, I mean, the opportunities are limitless. If you are looking for to start a podcast and you need somebody just to produce the whole shebang, you might want to check out our website. If you're looking for a website, I currently am doing websites for people. If you're looking for any type of marketing, just hit us up. You never know. It's not always about trying to score, but it's about support. You know what I mean? And if that's what you're looking for all day, uh, that's what we do. We're here. We love to support. You know what I mean? But we always can help one another. Also, too, definitely be checking out. Well, I would love for you guys to go over to Amazon and check out Anthony Gonzalez, aka Poppy J. We do have a podcast called Man's Confession. The book itself is called, I think, Confessions. Yeah, the book Confessions of a Man, the Evolution of a Player. You can find that on Amazon, back on the market, but also be looking forward to because he's done some interviews, so we're gonna put that out and post them. He's done a few of them. Make sure those are up and going for a plush life. Yeah, plush life from prison to peace. So, Real Wise Productions is about that life. But the life that we're about is a life where we would love to have you aboard. We're all about that support. So if you've ever been in a place where you was like, where's the support? We get it. We've all been there. Where is the support? You can we are here. Whatever it is you want to ask or talk about or want to know, just know that you're gonna walk away with something, some kind of knowledge, some kind of answer, something. Not no bullshit. We don't bullshit. I'm thinking about adding that on our tagline somewhere, because I'm not one that is with the BS. But once again, I would like to give my love to Haps. Thank you so much for the platform. Thank you, Tony D. Much love. Whatever I can do to support what you got going, I'm extra. You already know what's up. Anybody that was in here um, from last night, and any of you guys are listening, just hit us up. And any of you just want to come on here, I have my show, Voices of Courage. I have a plethora of podcasts. So that's something I do know about. I have my platform, just can't get enough podcasts. So don't sleep on us. We do this in our sleep and we do it because we love it. So it's not a business, it's a way of life. So until next time. Oh, look, he decided to take a break. Wonder if he wants some lemonade. You should go to the store because I don't have any. The crazy part is, I do have some lemonade. That's freaking crazy. But yeah, check out those stories I told you guys about, and stay in touch. And I'll definitely be back today, and hopefully with some participants. Until next time, peace.